This is America.
So Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, is having more than a moment right now. And if you look at how he got here, it's really not that surprising.
This is America.
Everyone is still talking about This Is America, which, duh, they should be. I could really talk about This Is America all day, but I really want to talk about Donald Glover and his body of work. So a lot of people who are just now joining the Childish Gambino bandwagon, welcome. Donald Glover is really unique. He leans into his weirdness and who he is unapologetically. A lot of us were introduced to Donald from his sketch comedy days.
No, I do not regret having my hands surgically attached to my back.
He even caught the attention of Tina Fey and became a writer on 30 Rock in college.
And I'm talking to you clearly, gay kid. Who told?
All of his work up until now, we can really view as a work in progress. The way that he talked about women, especially women of color, were very cringeworthy. And now when I go back and listen to Camp, which I loved in college, it didn't age well. Well, Heartbreak is still my song. And I think that it's important and valuable that we do find flaws and, you know, these imperfections and these problems in his work, because it will only take him to a higher place of artistry.
Y'all ready to do this?
One of the tools that Donald has been really amazing at utilizing lately has been duality. One way he uses duality is levity through his comedy and darkness through his horror. The Teddy Perkins episode of Atlanta season 2 is a prime example of him using a horror trope to examine and analyze how Black pain can be passed down generationally. But it's more palatable because it's funny. White audiences may not get the nuances or really understand the impact that a lot of these messages have on the Black community, like IRL, but he really does a good job of making it consumable for everyone.
I can imagine.
No, you can't!
This Is America. It's a brilliant video that juxtaposes Black pain with Black joy. In the background of the video, you see scenes of the realities and the impacts of racism, gun violence, police brutality, and all of these things that are plaguing Black Americans today. But you're distracted in the foreground by Donald dancing and contorting his face, creating these layers of what we expect from Black entertainment, dating back to Jim Crow. It's amazing all of the layers that he's been able to incorporate into this video. And he is really exposing these real fears that Black Americans and that America in general has that are not based on things like Freddy Krueger, Jason, Friday the 13th, no slasher films, but they're based in white supremacy. That shit is scary. And honestly, he's used palatability as a tool throughout his entire career. Early on, we saw him as this very safe Black guy who didn't really fit into white people's stereotypical view of what Blackness was. He used that privilege of having this palatable appearance and tone and mannerism to kind of throw white people off and deliver these Black ass messages, especially in recent years. It's been awesome. I know we're praising his work so much, but I don't even think we've seen peak Donald Glover yet. He is working to improve on himself actively, and that is very evident in his recent work. And I can't wait to see what he does next.